We fucking did it. But I want to bring up this verse that applies to what just happened. Is in Matthew chapter 6 verse what is that, 16 through 18. I don't like my translation. This is kind of it kind of babies the translation, but this is what it kind of reads: is when you practice fasting discipline when you practice fasting to discipline, or when you practice fasting to better concentrate on God, don't make a production out of it. It might turn you into a small-time celebrity, but it won't make you a saint. If you go into training, or if you fast inwardly, act normal outwardly, shampoo and comb your hair, brush your teeth, wash your face, God doesn't require attention-getting devices. He won't overlook what you're doing. He'll reward you well. And I think in the normal Bible, it's more about, keeping your chin up. Like, don't show people that you're, don't tell everyone, oh, I'm on a fast. Don't make it a point to say that to people, right? And I was listening to that on the way to I had an event today where I knew that we were having massive breakfast. There was gonna be so much catered food, and I had to go to this retreat. So I get to this retreat, and people start asking why I'm not eating, and I have to say it. I have to tell them why, right? And all of a sudden we get into this large conversation about me, my colonoscopy, and when I finally admitted that I've been fasting for, like, at that point, 60 something hours, the reaction of the people was so fucked up. They were so judgmental, because one of them is a nutrition counselor, and she was like, dude, so you have no glucose? I'm like, yeah, I had sugar. She's like, your body's in fight or flight mode, like you're dying. Like your body's literally like dying right now. And like she didn't ask me like, hey, oh, that's interesting. Like, what are the, benefits of that or whatever? Well, why are you doing it? Or she was just like so disgusted that I would be fasting, which is the craziest thing, because even beyond a spiritual reason, there's a lot of health benefits to fasting. And so I was looked at like I was crazy by all these people, but I listened to this verse on the way there, and I disobeyed. And I said it out loud, and I've told other people too, and I've clearly told it on this video, on YouTube. And so last night though was really hard. The second night, last night, was hard to fall asleep, and then the last 4 hours. So I got back from the event around 2. I came home, fed the dog. I had to go to the dentist at 3, and I was gonna go right to the gym after the dentist because it's right there, so I can kill time, because I couldn't eat until like 8 today. 8 was like the goal I was trying to get to. And I finished the dentist, and at this point, I was feeling awful. Like my heartburn was so bad, because you get heartburn when you don't eat. Like, you have all the stomach acid that's doing it. Like, so I was getting bad heartburn. My chest was hurting. My stomach was in pain. So I was like, fuck it. It was like 4 o'clock. I was like, fuck it. I'm gonna end this fast right now. So I'm about to be home, and then I was like, what am I doing this for? Am I doing this? Is this not the suffering that I was looking forward to? Like, I thought I was doing this for spiritual guidance, not for satiating the flesh. I can satiate the flesh whenever I want. I thought this was to get spiritual answers, to get closer to God, right? And so I drove back, I went to the gym, I killed some time, but I was so tired, like so tired. And that point where people talk about mental clarity, and they talk about heightened, you get more energy, and at a certain point, it never happened. I just kept getting tired. And I got home, and I just sat in the shower, because at this point I was in so much pain. It was like 5 o'clock now, and I just sat in the shower, just lay down. I closed the door, no lights on, just in the dark, and I just prayed and prayed and prayed for like 30 minutes, and just talking to God, just pleading, asking for help, all this stuff. And then at around 7 o'clock, 7:05, I had to break my fast. Like, I didn't have to, but I was in a lot of pain. Like, I felt like my chest was about to fucking come out my body, and my stomach it was starting to hurt like a little bit too much, which is so sad. So I guess I didn't make it. I made it 71 and a half hours, because when I looked at the time of when I actually ate dinner last, it was Tuesday at 7:30, and I had bone broth at around 7:10. 7:10 is when I had my bone broth. So right now, I'm not going to eat all this broccoli, but like, to break your fast after 72 hours, you want to first have some bone broth, get some nutrients in you, get your stomach bacteria back to normal. I look kind of fucking jacked though. And then just unseasoned hard-boiled eggs and some broccoli. I'm not gonna eat all this broccoli, but oh my god, let's have the first bite. Unseasoned though. I mean, I love broccoli, so it's okay. But you know, I had a lot of frustration with God during this fast because the whole point of me doing this fast was to show that I'm seeking and that I'm knocking. And really, the whole fast, I was just kind of in pain. I didn't get mental clarity. I didn't get this aha moment. None of that happened. The thing that I was seeking the answers never came. And so really, it just showed myself that I could do hard things. But like, I know I can do hard things. I wanted to be more about like, you know, what it says in Matthew chapter 6, bro. It's all, you know, when you practice fasting to better concentrate on God. Like, that's what I was trying to do. And to really show God, because I feel like I've been lukewarm for so long and trying to like, and teetering that line, you know, and doing the push and pull of doubt and faith and doubt and faith and doubt and faith, that I wanted to finally show an action that I'm seeking, not just saying I'm seeking, not just like reading the Bible just to read the Bible, like really doing an action and starving the flesh. And I didn't really get any answer. Like, it was kind of disappointing, honestly. And I don't mean to disrespect God at all. Like, maybe that was the point, is that, you know, I'm still not seeking God with a pure heart. It's always for alternative reason. It's always, oh, if I do this thing, then this will happen. If I do this fast, then that I'm good. If I do this fast, then that means I'm disciplined. That shows God that I'm worthy. You know, if I do this, God becomes a vending machine, right? So maybe that was the point, is like, nothing was supposed to happen. Like, it was okay that I was just doing this, you know. But, yo, this broccoli's busting up. I lost like 7-8 pounds. Let's check out this hard-boiled egg, though. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. But, yeah. I mean, crazy, though. But, yeah, it's really... One of the things I've been thinking about, too, is I get in trouble a lot for gossip, for wanting to know things. But that's bad shit. Like, there's nothing good that comes out of it. I usually get in trouble for knowing shit, because then I have to go tell somebody. So I get in trouble for the gossip. Ooh, I'm getting stomach cramps. This is gonna be tough to start eating again, but fuck, dude. Now I'm scared that I actually like further fuck my body up rather than healing it. But anyways, I'm gonna go. God, I'm just gonna stay here. Guys, girls, gays, players, they, them, zero, anyone. Everyone I know. Have a blessed rest of your day. I'll catch you guys on a beautiful Saturday.